So I know we all have our routines when it's time to kick it back in gear and get healthy. And for me, that's been juicing. So for all of you sailors out there, you know that when you run out of greens, when you're on a boat, you go to canned food. And that's how it felt my little trip across the US was. We were just eating the saltiest, grossest fast food ever. So I started juicing and I'm feeling really good. This is not an ad or a commercial or a sponsor, but I use the NutriBullet and cheesecloth and I made my own juicer. So my power greens went bad and I'm just picking through here all the slimy pieces and I'm gonna blend up the other ones with my NutriBullet. I'll put a link to that in my description. I love the thing. It does pull a lot of power, but we are able to make it work with the generator. You can hear it in the back. So I'm gonna blend all these up and then I put it, you can see I already started, into a cheesecloth and then I squeeze it into the bowl. So this is my health drink. It's actually not bad. Right now I'm using these power greens, beets, and I'll probably throw an apple in there so it's not so bitter. All right, let's see if this battery bank can handle it.
Monday is busy, on Tuesday I feel easy, Wednesday is so tiring, Thursday uninspiring, the weekend comes around, I got already Monday on my mind. But I keep on smiling, cause I got a perfect hiding. I've been searching the solution, and it's not a revolution. The passion that will free us was hidden in plain sight.
I'm gonna use a little cilantro too.
Summer is made for love, and winter is the perfect time for Catland. Spring and fall are so romantic, right?
And I'm just gonna pour the greens into the cheesecloth. And then we squeeze them out. Very green juice.
Present time.
We need present music. Hey, I got a package from SAILRITE. I'm excited. Uh-oh, Freya wants to get in the action. For those of you that are wondering what that sound is, I do not have a gremlin in the boat. Actually, I do. It's my parrot. I have a big macaw underneath the table in his cage because he was just eating all my lip gloss in the bathroom. So I received this SAILRITE machine behind me not too long ago, and it has been amazing. And I am going to start projects, but I need to cut the foam. And Joy suggested that I use a turkey cutter to cut the foam, and she would then later bring her foam cutter that she has from SAILRITE that she uses professionally. I really need to get some of this foam cut. As you guys saw when we came in here, it was floor to ceiling. So what I did was I bought some of this Durascrim, which I will link in the description below for templating, and I called SAILRITE, and they sent me this. I love how SAILRITE has such great storage packaging for all of their things. Like the SAILRITE has its own container and the foam blade has its own container, which is pretty cool. So let's take a look at this. All right. Very cool. Wow, this feels so quality. Wow. That is a bad mamma jamma. Let's go plug this in and cut some foam.
Floating through the ring a bit hazy, baby, 1, 2, 3. Swinging till we hear the conclusion, stinging like bumblebees.
Okay, so here is the Durascrim that is cut and fits nicely. So we're gonna take the other foam up top and lay the Durascrim over that, mark it, and then cut it with a new saw.
Just don't mind the hot boiling water. That guy came out. He stuck the fish.
Oh, he speared it.
Through. This looks delicious.
This is ours, though. It must just be from the air.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let that bake in the sun a little bit. Huh?
Yeah. Cool.
Feels nice and lush.
I'll give it a try.
Is that gonna add to your sleeping comfort?
Yeah, I think so. This is gonna do it.
Do you think it's long enough?
No, I do not. I think we're gonna have to glue it. Or we're gonna try to anyway.
I don't know, you still got quite a bit here.
This is my new workout pad. I don't think I would work out. I think I would just sleep on it though, if I'm honest.
Is it very comfortable?
Yeah, it's pretty comfortable. Right. Okay, cool. Holy fancy! Okay, this just made life so easy. I probably should be cutting this at an angle because there is a little bit of a pitch to the wall, but I'm not that fancy yet, so just bear with me. Holy smokes! I am so stoked on this. Wow, that is so cool! Look how professional we are right now. Look at me go! Just shaving it like a pro. Look how thin that is. Oh, this is great. Cyril just took my tool. He had to try it. It's so awesome. I mean, I was expecting it to be pretty cool, but it made this job so easy. Okay, I would like to dub this a good first try. It's a little bit short on the sides, and I don't know if that's because I had it laid over the deck when I cut it, or if my measurements were off. But this is the first template that I've made without Joy, and I'm pretty happy. I love the tool, and it works. I'm just gonna need to spruce it up a little bit later. Have a look. Okay, so it's not so bad. I mean, it's not professional because of the operator. But I think it looks pretty good. What we have behind me is the bilge and adjacent compartments. The way that this mold was poured, there's a bunch of different compartments under the floorboards, which have been collecting all sorts of monsters over the years. I don't think this has been cleaned in a very long time. So the bilge goes down the middle, and then these compartments under the side are just kind of empty space where you have to take a drill and pull the screws up and pull the floorboards out. So Cyril spent all day cleaning this, and it looks fantastic. I think it's going to seriously improve the smell in the boat. It already smells better. In fact, I'm sitting in the bilge right now. All right, well, let's get this back together. Thank you very much, Squirrel. And yeah, we're gonna be smelling so fine.
Three panels in.
This is an all-day event.
Yeah, it was really bad. The bulge was really bad.
This is a big gap there. Was that always there? Oh, we're trying to fix it.
That's as far as it's gonna go in. Ta-da! Living on a boat and not being a millionaire equals a lot of DIY.
It's just simple math. If you can't pay somebody else to do it, you have to do it yourself. So on this boat, the big to-do has been the upholstery and the rudder. Now, I am no expert at sewing. Let's just be really clear on that. So I'm having a friend come in to help me make all of the cushions and covers and everything for this boat. And I'm getting a great deal on Sombrella through SailRite. And they have sent me some really cool products. And I am so excited to use them. What I've found over the years is that there seems to always be a tool to make the job easier that I just didn't know about. This has been like the bane of my existence in fixing up boats and buying and selling them, is I try to do these projects with a high heel and a butter knife, which usually works out great, but not all the time. So I'm really leaning into professionals and asking them, is there anything that I don't know about, which is usually a lot, that is gonna make this job so much easier? And that's been a huge help, and I've got my hands on some really cool tools. For instance, the one that I used to cut the massive hole in my Formosa that we then patched up for the side power or the bow thrusters. So what you may have noticed, and I've gotten a lot of comments, is that this isn't the Formosa, the 51 Formosa, that we lovingly know as the pirate ship. But what this boat is the way for us to fund the masts, which are being built in Sweden right now at Selden. So I'm super excited about that, but the masts and rigging and running rigging on that boat are going to be a little bit pricey. So we've taken on this boat flip of the Hunter, and we are beautifying it and we're sailing it, and then we're going to sell it and take our menagerie of crew members and pets back to the West Coast and hopefully check out Alaska, maybe go to Hawaii, see a Cortez, I don't know, we can flip a coin. So right now, if you were wondering, I own 3 boats, and hopefully by April of 2021, I will just have 1. So if you'd like to help me out with that, send me an email, misslonestar@gmail.com. We're selling this 37 Hunter Legend and my 229 Cal Little Miss, who I love so much. I have gone back and forth on whether or not I should sell her or like put her in a tree and make her a tree house and keep her forever. But I think the less liability, I don't know, I hate that word, assets, I don't know, that's maybe a little more positive. The less I have, the less I'm going to stress, because I don't have to worry about so much. That's not applicable to pets, only to boats, if you were wondering. So I am trying to relieve myself of 2 boats so that I can put all of my energy and effort and love and elbow grease and skill that I've gained over the last few years into my pirate ship. I know everyone's so mad that I say pirate ship, but it looks like a pirate ship to me, and that's what I'm gonna call it. So if you don't like that, you can write a nasty comment down below. All right, I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time on Sailing with Lone Star.
I don't know why, I never mind, no I don't care, I don't care. When we grow older, fall past over, blue hearts in the sea. When there